And I think they got bored and they wanted to experience good, but they also wanted to experience evil. And so the opportunity was presented to them to experience both. And just a little side note, real salvation is coming to a point where you realize evil is downright stupid. And that's a process. You can't just tell man, this is good, this is evil, don't do this. It's like putting a child in a room full of toys and singling out one toy and saying, don't you touch that toy. Well, you know what's going to happen. As soon as you turn your back, that's going to be the toy that the child touches first. The one you have singled out and said, don't touch it. And so, you can tell man, you can tell us, okay, this is good, this is evil, don't go there, that will hurt you. But we have to experience it for ourselves. And I'm saying real salvation is a process of coming to a point where you realize evil is just downright, compared to the goodness of God, it doesn't even make any sense. But that's a process. So what happened? Well, they wanted to experience evil, the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. And they chose poorly. And because they chose poorly, and because they sinned, because they rebelled against God, a very simplistic commandment, eat of the tree of life, live forever, and don't eat of that one, tree of the knowledge of good and evil. They chose poorly. Yes, they chose poorly, and they were cast out of their perfect little world. That's what happened. Yeah, sad. So the world that we so desperately want is the world that we left 6,000 years ago. And let's take a look at what happened in Genesis 3 and verse 17. It says, and unto Adam he said, because you have hearkened unto the voice of your wife, and you have eaten of the tree, which I commanded you, saying, you shall not eat of it, cursed is the ground for your sakes. In sorrow shall you eat of it all the days of your life. Oh boy, cursed be the ground. Verse 18, thorns also and thistles shall it bring forth to thee, and you shall eat of the herb of the fields. In the sweat of your face shall you eat bread, till you return unto the ground. For out of it you were taken, for dust you are, and dust you shall return. Folks, I don't have to tell you this, but I got two words. Not good. This is not good. Living outside of Eden. It's a whole different ball of wax. It's a whole different environment, you see. Once we were thrust out because of our rebellion of this perfect world, it's not too good. Things get a little bit dangerous.